Hi, everybody. I'm MJ Hill, back with another episode of V.I.B.E. And if you've tuned into our other episodes, you know that V.I.B.E. is an acronym which stands for Virtuous, Intelligent, Beautiful Energy. And if you want to know who we are, I put our bio in the description. That way I don't have to go through it every single time when you watch this episode. So today's topic is very, very interesting. Today's topic, we're talking about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying. Okay, now let me just say this. Back in the day, when you were bullied, you called someone a name to their face. It was face to face. Nowadays with the use of technology, you're able to hide behind a computer screen. And mainly this affects teenagers. It affects teenagers. And when you look at cyberbullying and you're talking about boys and girls, it affects girls way more than it affects boys. Boys, bullying is more physical. It's more physical. But boys can be affected by cyberbullying, but mostly girls. Now, we're going to talk about things that a parent can do to help their child if they're being cyberbullied. Now, first, I'm going to ask Pastor Bridget Jefferson. What do you have to say about cyberbullying? Like if one of your kids was being bullied by someone through the computer, what would you do?
Oh my gosh. I know of a story where someone was cyberbullied, and it's very horrible. It's very sad. What I would do, though, the question is what I would do if it was one of my children. First of all, I'd have to count to 10 because I am a mama bear. So I would really have to calm down from 100, count down. And I would ask my child, first of all, who this person is. And I would ask my child, what do they know about this child, first and foremost, or do they know where it began, the cyberbullying began? And then if the child came from their school, which more than usual it would, if the other child that's doing the bullying would come from the school, I would immediately contact the principal, immediately. Let them know that I'd like to have a meeting with them and let them know what the meeting pertains to and let them know that we need to have a meeting ASAP. Because I know of children of two, one committed suicide and one attempted suicide because of cyberbullying, and it's horrible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that was very good. That was a very good suggestion. Hayla, what would you do if you're young, so what would you do if you were being cyberbullied?
I feel like I haven't been through that experience of being bullied through the internet. But I think I for sure would tell either a teacher or principal or, obviously my parent and see what they think is best for me to do in that situation. Mm-hmm. I could just ignore it, like try to ignore it. But if they kept on doing it, then I'd have to go to like a principal or some other, another adult that could help me out with that situation.
Right. Okay. And also, a lot of people don't know that you can report the person to the Facebook authorities. Mm-hmm. All right. They have a such thing as Facebook jail. They will deal with the person. I'm not sure what all they can do. Yeah, but you can look into that. you can definitely report the person. They have a little button that you can push where you can report that post. Yeah.
I think they also have it on Instagram as well. Some other
Okay.
sites, I'm sure you can find a way to report them.
Okay. All right. And Diane, what do you have to say on the subject?
I can give you a personal, I mean, like I said, my son has grown up and luckily he wasn't bullied when he was smaller, so I didn't have to deal with that. But I had a situation that happened to me a couple of years ago. I used to go sing karaoke, and the DJ of the, karaoke thing, he was really nice guy, and he was like an ex-Marine and, kind of tough guy. So I went to karaoke one night, and then the next morning, I posted something on Facebook. It was something regarding the children coming over the border. This was like 2 years ago, maybe pre-COVID. I put something over there, and the way I mean, it was kind of like I just shared something, and it was something like, let's take care of our own first.
Okay.
Before we go to other countries, let's take care of our own homeless and children without parents and stuff like that. So anyway, so this is like 8 a.m. So this guy immediately got on and started getting on my case about being racist and saying the wrong thing, and how could I say that, and then president is a traitor. He was going really deeply. So I actually was shocked. I mean, he was like attacking me personally. And I was like paralyzed. I mean, I'm reading this stuff and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to respond and I'm like, sorry. I was trying to calm him down. And I said, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I just was sharing something because it was appropriate, but he kept on going about, how I'm a traitor to my country and everything like that. And he went, he was in the military and everything like that. And I just froze. I didn't know what to do. So a couple of my friends came in to help me and calm this guy down. And he didn't want to get calmed down. He blocked me. He locked me out, and then I found out a month later he committed suicide.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Well, you know what?
I felt kind of bad about it, but at the time I said, did I, he was just kind of like on the edge.
Okay. Yeah, he was probably already emotionally unstable.
Yes. And I said, I asked God, I said, did I have anything to do with that? Did I push him over that? But I think he was just wound up about political, the political thing and what was going on with Trump and everything like that. And he just went off the deep end,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So anyway, I would, like I said, my other friend, she was kind of, she went to the funeral, and then she says there were, he was a live wire and he was ready to go off,
Okay.
So that's why I said that was my thing. And I just, like, when he started doing it, I just froze up and I didn't know what to do. And then my friends were like coming in and like offering help, to try to save me from this bully. Attacking me like it was my fault that this stuff happened. And I'm like, that's not my fault. There's kids that are homeless or whatever,
Right.
It kind of shook me up. It even shakes me up now talking about it, but that shows how an adult can be bullied, not just a child can be bullied.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
adults are bullied all the time,
Right.
These adults, even celebrities, I mean, they're bullied all the time, they're fat shamed, it happens to kids and adults.
Did you hear about the Cleveland Indians pitcher? I mean, I don't know if you guys watch the Indians at all.
I heard about that.
Okay, and he got death threats because he lost the game. So they're going after him and his family because he lost the baseball game. It's just a baseball.
Oh my gosh. People are crazy.
And that's why I said it's horrible. And he's like, don't go after my family just because of a darn baseball game,
Right. Well, one thing that I want people out there to know is that, especially teenagers, it's never worth killing yourself over.
No.
Talk to someone, even if you have to talk to a counselor about it. Don't kill yourself over this. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yeah. So yeah, I hope that some people who are watching this show, I hope that they are listening. I hope that we're helping them with suggestions on how to solve their problem. And does anybody else have anything? Well, I have something else to say. Yeah, my son is now, he's a grown man, and he was being bullied. What happened was he would catch the bus in the morning. You know, we lived across the street from where the school bus picked them up. And so I just happened to be looking out there, and I could see that some boys were, trying to bully him. Okay. And I could look at the way that, the expression on their face and their body language and everything. So what I did was I enrolled my son in karate.
Oh,
Yeah, they had a special price where, me, his dad, and my son, we could all take karate lessons. So
great.
that's what we did. And it gave him more confidence. Gave him more confidence where he knew he could defend himself.
yeah.
And this boy who was bigger than him was, bullying him. He used some of his karate moves to defend himself. So, yeah. And the boy, fell to the ground, because of what my son did something, made him fall to the ground. And the boy looked like, what the heck went on? What the heck happened? So ever since that day, he was never bullied again because he knew that he could defend himself and he was more confident.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah. So does anybody else have anything else you want to add?
I was going to say, okay, now, like I said on Facebook, if I have somebody that is saying stuff that like gets my soul aggravated, if they put a comment and I just get that feeling of like uneasiness or something not right, I will lock them out, or what do they call it? Delete.
Block them.
I'll lock them out or I'll delete them, because sometimes, some people they would say the most horrible things against people, maybe not me particular, but if I just got that, I got that uneasy feeling, I said, that's it for you, then I got them off my thing. I'm not going to allow them to continue to poison my mind,
I don't blame you.
So
Amen.
that's, like I said, I took it and I said, I get rid of them. So now I have nice people, and then I last week, to give you an example, I introduced another person back in, and this guy is a weird guy, and I don't know what, I didn't know he was so weird. I says, I'm thinking I'm going to, because he's coming up some weird, crazy stuff. And I'm like, I don't need to put that in my spirit,
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like, you can understand being a pastor's wife, it's like your spirit is grieved by this, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, okay, then instead of me commenting back and being mean, you're gone.
That's right.
And if they ask me, I'll just, the one person, the very nice person, I blocked him because he was saying political stuff that I didn't like and mean stuff, and I didn't like it. So he's gone. But I'm still friends with him. I'm still friends with him now. But we don't talk politics or anything.
There you go.
So
Diane, that is good. That's good. Okay. So sometimes you have to block people. You have to lock them out.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's great.
Right. So did anyone else have anything that they wanted to say? Because okay, well, I think that
I think Hayla was getting ready to say something.
I was just going to say, I know that there are celebrities who, get cyberbullied, and it's hard because it's coming from all ends of the world. But they also, I know, do blocking people or anyone, or blocking certain words from entering their posts. So I think blocking is a great idea and can be useful.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Hayla. That was great. Okay. Well, I would like to thank you viewers for watching. And I'd like to thank my guests, Diane, Pastor Bridget, and Hayla. I'd like to thank you all. And I would really appreciate if people could give me comments and let me know what they think. And if you have any other suggestions about cyberbullying, please, let us know. And if you could share this episode with your family and friends, to help them, that would be very helpful. So right now, I guess that's it for now. All right, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.